Jayhawks about to kick it away and get this season started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Buffalo's offense takes the field. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game, because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Let's take a minute to talk about the big picture for Buffalo. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk, and this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to...
And the Bulls are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gay. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's got a chance. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. He's got it down the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits where you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick starting conference.
Man, it's always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 Conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go. And it starts today.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
You see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast. Defensive line have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
The Jayhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moment.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count.
Breaks into the open. Past the first down line, on still running. And he'll race it down.
You've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic. Just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything. I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Got it in the middle, it's game. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's game. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Bulls want to move quickly.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. throw on first down. He got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The short hand is Bradford. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. The Jayhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Buffalo is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Harris. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be dragged down. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's picked off, and they run the drive to the touchdown. And that throws it on. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. The portal many times can give you a pretty good read on what's going on inside a program, and to lose the number of players that they did might be a little bit of a worrisome signal.
Well, I think the biggest thing is they lost some key guys, too. A handful of dudes, David, that really made a difference on this team a year ago. How can they replace that this season?
And that's what your job is as a coach, is to develop those guys behind them, supplement with the portal. Listen, it's an ongoing hard task, but that's what these coaches have to do nowadays.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. That deep ball was right on the money. It just happened. The catch. They're dealing with a second and long. The inside handoff. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Makes the grab, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and pushing and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was was just way too close all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
It's a draw. And that's a wide ball behind the line. Oh, he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Cross that arm out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Hunt is in the air. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got him downfield. Pulled down for the tackle. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
With the catch, it's Whalen. He's brought down quickly. No gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Gay. He'll be right out of bounds, but we've got Laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going for the big play. He's got it at the 15. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Hand off from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the need to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. They'll immediately call timeout.
Nice job going for it on fourth down. You pick up the first. You've got the ball at the 1-yard line. Let's just run the ball again right here.
This offense has been running wild in the... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? He'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down. They are really in trouble. Sends it back in motion. Harris back to pass. Floats it out in space.
Well, the offense on third down there, just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds the tight end. Open space at the 25. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Right on the money. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 28 over the Stallions.
Rides to back and leaves it. Turning it on.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
And how about that one? Definitely be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Harris will throw. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to get a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Looking downfield on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On third down, he drops the throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Gabe. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game. Well, offensively, we're going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he's on there.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on third down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front?
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Coming out with it, it's Roberts. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the... and being knocked down at the 11. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught. It's Cobb. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So the final period starts with a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Wants to go up top. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab on the shot. He's loose.
Season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job of play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out there.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Wants to fire on second down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these. Game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they're applying the penalty. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snagged
because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. He leads this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20.
They just find ways to find the big things. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field and make plays for them.
The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not a...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They have dropped a bunch on this and breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the fourth quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll run the toss. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is...
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. They get another rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They get a big win here and start the season